So I called up Mike Hamlani. I remember him because he gave me his card. It was Mike Hamlani, and anyway. So I called him up at the LA Cycle, and this is the proof, right? I called him up, and this shows 3 times here. How do you 3 times? Okay, first time I called him at 11:53. We talked for about 1:09. Then I tried calling him back. You see at 11:59. I tried calling him back. He wasn't answering. I didn't record the call at 11:53 a.m. He told me, "Come down. Yeah, come down, and we'll see if we can help you out." We talked to my dad, and then he said, "Yeah, this is Mike Jr. And then my dad's Mike Sr. You know." I said, "Okay. So you guys know I'm homeless. If I can just park there for until I get myself back on my feet, then buy a plane ticket out of here. Because I don't feel welcome here. I don't feel safe here, and I feel so discriminated here." And it's like I didn't tell him that part, but I just told him until I buy my ticket and leave out of here. I'm not running away. I'm moving away. So yeah, come down and we talk to my dad. And then see if we can park here and we'll help you out. We'll see if we can help you out. He said, "Come down now." So then I called back at 11:59. Just to make sure, what time can I come down and record it? My intuition was telling me, record this. You got to record it because you're going to play games. So when I called back, they weren't answering. Then I called back at 12:04. That's when they answered. That's when they answered. They answered the call. Okay? They answered the call. And when I spoke to them, I thought it was Rupta that answered. But it wasn't Rupta. It was okay, so I called up LA Cycle. Okay. And then I talked. He said his name is Mike Jr. But I remember the card he gave me, and it said Mike on it. I remember the card a long time ago he gave me. It was Mike Hamlani. So then he said, I asked if I could come down and park there. And he said, "Yeah, come down and we'll talk to my dad." And I said, "What's your dad's name?" He told me his dad's name is Mike. I said, "Mike, I thought you were Mike." He goes, "No, I'm Mike Jr. My dad's Mike Sr." I think he was just playing around. Then I said, "Okay, I'm gonna come down." Then I was like, "You know what? Let me confirm it. I don't want to go down there and then we're gonna play games. Let me record this conversation." So we're ready. Because he told me to come down and see if they can help me out. Just want to double check. It's just like a week. Hi, Ruta. I talked to Mike.
This is Chanda. Mike?
Yeah, I talked to your brother Mike. This is Shana. Mike. See? She already knows. She was already laughing at me, teasing me and you don't know anybody's name because they're confusing me. Cause the card he gave me was Mike way back. It was like, "This is Mike Hamlani. This is my card," or he gave me the card, And then I remember it says Mike Hamlani, so that's what his name is Mike, and I can remember correctly. Anyways, so they're just confusing me. So he said he's Mike Jr. in the previous call, but I didn't record it. So they're playing around, anyways. So she already laughing at me like, "Man, you don't know anybody's name." She knows who I am. She already acknowledging me. She knows who I am. And then she asked me, "Who's this? What's your name?" They do that number again. Your brother's name is Mike.
My dad's name is Mike. My dad?
No, yeah. I asked your brother if I can come down and He said come down. This is Mac. I told her, "You know my name already." Just trying to. Yeah, so I was gonna check you. Okay, thank you. All right. So I already talked to him, so he's acknowledging. I didn't speak to him yet. I didn't speak to the old timer yet. I only spoke to the son. So I'm like, wait a minute, he told me to come down, and then he's already telling me, no, you cannot park here. So I was like, that's fine, but just lucky thing I didn't go down because they're just gonna play games. So just like. I just gotta double check everything now because they change. This is what has been happening to me. They say one thing, they change one thing, just like the paperwork. They give the paperwork, then they change it. That's how I lost my job. They took my independence away. They're playing this game. That's why I'm so disgusted with this game. They're kicking me into the streets, and then they label me, he's crazy. He's crazy. They break the car, then they blame it on me. Oh, it broke as you left the house. Like that's the reason. So. Other things. They just constantly price gouge me, and then they try to take money from me. They've been doing that in the past. Ever since I was working at Real World, I had to pay out of my money. That's when I told Robin I'm gonna call the police because someone took the money. And then when I was calling the police, they called me right away. No, Mac, we found the money. They were playing games with me ever since 2018. Playing games, kicking me into the streets. And I'm working hard, and then they force depression, they make you depressed, and then I'm going to end up drinking. And then when I drink it, they send people doing drugs in your area. They know you're drunk. They send the people doing drugs. Go to Mac. It's like they're cavalry. They send the drugs. He's going to do drugs. He's drunk. He's depressed. He's hopeless. He's going to do drugs. They corrupt me. They corrupt me. And when I exercise, no, they block me. They block me from exercising. They don't want me to be better. This is demons. Angels don't do that. The devil does that, causes conflict and chaos. So anyways, I'm just lucky thing I didn't go down there. I would have wasted time and gas just toying with me. All you have to do is just say, man, Mac, you can't, that's it. Okay then, all right. So everyone else is just toying with me. So anyways, that's why I gotta record because they say one thing and then they change it. And then or they'll just blame it on me like, oh, we didn't say that. It's like they're scamming me out of my life. It's just one giant scam. It's like the tow trucks. Oh, you can't ride the tow truck. The next thing you know, you can ride the tow truck. They just change everything. It's like, what the heck? We didn't say that. Just like Captain Hector. And Captain Hector also did that middle finger thing. When he was scrolling his phone. He was scrolling his phone going like this, but using a middle finger. And I saw that, and I said, are you doing that middle finger thing to me? He goes, and Captain Hector goes, I'm not passive. He was smiling and goes, I'm not passive-aggressive like that. That's what he said to me. So just like that guy up in front of Catholic Social Services, the one yelling at me, the Patrick Flores guy, trying to sneak in the middle finger, and I called him on it. I said, I saw that middle finger. Just like, yeah, you can watch the video. He's in the car sitting down. He's showing me the middle finger, just like the other guy this morning. He's showing me the middle finger, holding his cigarette. The guy over there at the Wyndham, the guy telling me he can't park there, and he's showing me the middle finger, holding his cigarette back. Then he throws trash. I tell him to pick up his trash. This is the same energy that's just harassing me. So they're toying with me. If I were to go down there, they're just gonna... Even the drug dealer did that to me, showing me the middle finger scrolling on the phone. These are all drug lords. They're like all in the same boat as the drug lord. They're in the same boat. They're in the same gang. They're part, that's, it's like they're all corrupt. And I'm trying to better myself, exercise and all this and that, and they're kicking that, they kick the hard worker down. And they just try to justify themselves. They just try to make themselves justify that how they're treating me, oh, this guy's he's an alcoholic. Oh, he's taking drugs. Oh, he's into old ladies. He's into kids. He's a pedophiler. He's a murderer. He's a rapist. Or they just try and smear your name to justify their actions. They don't care that you're a hard worker. I'm a hard worker. They don't care that I sacrifice my life crawling the road. They don't care about that. They just want to try and put you down, kick you down. And then when I'm exercising, they kick you down. They block you. and they poison you. Plant poison, expired food, and the poisoning. That's. I'm saving. I already sent information to the higher levels of agencies. Anyways, I'm giving it to them. I already sent it. So that's corruption. It's political, religious. It's all. They're domestic terrorists, and social. It's all a group, and there's drugs involved. You know? Reason why I say drugs, because of the drug dealers, and then I notice the addicts. They use addicts, and they use a disabled. That's the one that hurts my heart. Like, why are they using this? They should be helping them. You know, I'm not saying, like the addicts, when they're using it, they should help them instead of, using them like that. They're corrupt. They're bribing. Anyways, and the alcoholics, and the alcoholics too. They're using them. It's just disturbing where America's day begins. Just like those, those immigrants that they use as pawns. They shuffle them around. Using them as props. That's just disturbing. I'm a U.S. citizen. I'm not. But that's not the point. But it's just like this is human beings. And I care about the people. The products I put out, I make sure that product's tampered. I mean, the product's bugs, and it got rats and cockroach and this and that. They don't care. They're like, what? And then I look at them like, you guys been sending this out like that? It just blows my mind. And then the rotten food, the rotten eggs, they're just like constantly toy. They're the ones supplying with the rotten food, and they're the ones trying to push it out. Just like the poisoned, the food that they always offer me and give me. And the expired food, And then, I just look at them like, we're feeding families with this. Just like the buggy flour and all that. People just say, oh my God, it's just bugs. This it shouldn't be like that. It's already contaminated. You only see that in other countries, like, I don't want to use the word third world, but, it doesn't happen in America. This is where America's day begins, is it not?